Welcome to video 1 of the product comparison series. This series will start with auto racks. Auto racks are a very popular freight car seen on the railroad today and will make a great addition to your collection. Only, how will you know which one to buy? Today we will explore the different aspects of the models available, including price, weight, coupler type, and much more. A quick disclaimer, I am not claiming to be a model train expert, but this side-by-side comparison, I hope, will lead you to making a great decision on which auto rack to buy. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's get started. To start out, we'll go with a Walthers rack. These are out of production, but you can still find them online. In kit version, they come with plastic panels, plastic wheels, plastic couplers, but you can customize them to make a real nice solid model, and you can add extra weight to them as well. Second, we got an operator auto rack from Scale Trains. Real nice detail on these, 28-inch wheels. The panels are plastic, although they look fairly shiny and like metal, but they are plastic. Real solid detail on these. Great addition to anyone's collection. Good weight at 7.3. Up next is a Walthers Proto rack. These have 36-inch wheels, Proto Max couplers, plastic panels, but great detail. Separately applied grab irons you can see on the end here, and just a solid model as well. And good weight, coming in at 885. Up next, we've got an Atlas auto rack. The first thing you'll notice with these is they've got a ton of detail on them. Exceptional stuff, including that chain detail. Got KD couplers, 28-inch wheels, plastic panels, and you'll get to the weight here. They've got decent weight as well, 7.7. Up next is the Intermountain auto rack. First thing you will notice is the transparent panels. They also have operating indoors. We'll get to that here in a minute. More details, 36-inch wheels, and KD couplers as well. Not a ton of detail, but are still pretty good models. Not a ton of weight either, 6.45 ounces. Lastly is a rivet counter auto rack. Tons and tons of detail on these. Etched metal panels, 28-inch wheels, Scale Trains couplers. Not a whole lot to say other than just take a look at this thing. They are just decked out with detail. Also pretty good weight as well, 7.8. And now coupler heights. Here's the rivet counter, pretty spot on. Up next is operator, also a little bit high, but still pretty good. Atlas, a little bit high as well. Walthers, this is the kit, so kind of take it with the way you want. It was a little high. Intermountain seems to be dead on. Walthers kind of got a sag on that coupler. Now we'll take a look at these racks side by side. Kind of notice there's two different designs. So these first three are the operator, rivet counter, and Atlas cars. Our first look here is just kind of getting a full picture view right down on them, and then we're going to zoom in and you can see the chain, the brake detail, those separately applied grab irons. All three of these cars have real exceptional detail, and in fact it's kind of hard to tell them apart in ways. And then we'll move on to the other three, which is the Walthers Proto, the Intermountain, and the Walthers Kit. And here again we'll see the kind of the overview of the full layout of these racks. And we'll zoom in, you can see again the details. The main thing I want to show you on this last one, as you can see, those decals are pretty clear there. This last one on the Walthers Kit has no detail, so keep that in mind. Next, I'll give you guys a look at the ends of these cars. You can see that these manufacturers put a variety of work into the ends. We got rivet counter, Intermountain, Atlas, Walthers Proto, operator, and Walthers Kit from right to left on these to give you an idea. And also speaking of the ends, the car on the right is a Walthers Proto auto rack. Car on the left is an Intermountain. As I mentioned before, the Intermountain racks, the ends the doors do open on both ends. And that makes for a really cool effect, as you can put cars inside the racks and you can actually see them as they're going around your layout. They are very fragile, and as you can see here, I'm using a pin in order to open these doors. Sometimes I use an X-Acto knife. You need something to pry them open a little bit to begin with, and then slowly push the doors open. As I can't say it enough, these doors are very fragile, and being that these cars are so expensive, you don't want to just break the doors off first thing when you're trying to check out the inside of these cars. As far as what to do when they are broken, I'm sure you can glue the doors back on. I have not yet figured out how to glue them back on without them being permanently affixed. As you can see on this rack, the one on the left is broken. And here's a look at one of those Intermountain auto racks when you fill it full of vehicles. Just a real cool scene to see on your layout. So that's all I have for you today. But before I go, I'd like to review everything that we have just seen. Here's a graph that I've made up. It's pretty simple, just a basic ranking of price, details, and wow factor. Each car ranked from 1 to 6. The price based on these prices that I gave you is simply just lowest price is 1, highest price is 6. The details and the wow factor, that's my opinion, so take it the way you want. And the bottom is just an average score. In this case, the lower the score, the better. So you can see that Rivet Counter would rank the highest, being that it has the lowest score. In a situation where you don't have $70+ to spend on a freight car, you can use this and simply just omit the expensive car, which is the Rivet Counter, and go to the next option, which is an operator. And this is also a great time to mention that Operator has kits available. So you could make a very nice car and not have to spend the money. 2 more things I'd like to mention. I am unbiased in this review, in this comparison. I have not been sent these cards by these manufacturers. I own all 6, and I can say that all 6 of these manufacturers do have a place in your collection, but where you start in building an auto rack train is what I'm helping with today. The other thing is the road names available from these manufacturers is a consideration to make. Walther's kits and the old Ready to Rolls as well, they offered a very large variety of road names, ones that you just don't see anymore, and especially compared to these other manufacturers that only seem to make TTX and BNSF and UP. But that's all I have for today. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment, or if you want to get a hold of me through the RWTX Facebook page, if you're looking to buy or sell some trains, get a hold of me through there. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, and also hit that subscribe button so I can get you some more awesome content like this in the future. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.